and focus. All right, how's it going, everyone? We're going to be talking about multiplication using an area model, part 2. So this one takes it to the next step and brings us into really using the area model when we're talking about multiplication and really kind of making the steps a little bit easier for us. So let's talk about our grid right here. So this is an area model, rectangle, this big rectangle right here, and I measured it out to be 1, 2, 3 units tall by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for 12 units long. And so if I were to figure out this problem right here, figure out the total number of units within my rectangle, it's just 3 times 12. So it was 3 times 12, which we've done before. We just take the width of our rectangle and multiply it by the length, and that's the area of a rectangle. And so 3 times 12 equals 36 total squares. And we can just double check if we count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So there are 36 little units within our first little rectangle right here. But there is also another way to solve it, and this is going to be a little bit different, a different way in which we can solve it. And instead of drawing all of these little tiny boxes, we can kind of take a shortcut at this point because we've practiced this a little bit. So let's try the shortcut. So this side I already know is 3 units long, and in a real world situation, you probably won't have little grid squares on your floor. You might have some carpet or whatever you're measuring. You can just measure one side of it, and it's going to be 3. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to break up that 12, right? So we're going to make it as much to scale as we can. So I'm going to draw this line right here. And so this side right here is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 10 units long, this side on the top. And I'm going to add it to this side, which is 1, 2. So you're going to add it like that, and that is 10. So this is 10 plus 2, it's the same length, so it's just 12, and then 3 on this side. So when we solve it, we can solve it how we've done it before. So 3, okay, we have our 3 side, and then our 12 is just the 10 plus 2. So multiply that, so multiply by 10 plus 2, and we can then use our distributive property, and we can say, well, 3 times 10, so we'll say 3 times 10, and then we plus our 3 times 2. Okay, and we'll get 3 times 10, which is 30, plus our 3 times 2, which is 6, and that will equal 36. The exact same answer is to the top. But you know what? Drawing these to scale like this is actually pretty hard. It's not easy to do that. And do we actually really need to draw these to scale? Can't I just draw a box for 10 and a box for the 2 and be happy with that? Well, let's try it. So I'll just draw some boxes here. Draw a little box. And this is 3 times 12. And I can figure that out on my own. I can say, well, that's 3 times 12, and 3 times 12 equals 36. And then I'll try that with breaking it apart, that 12 into 2 boxes here of equal size. I can just give this one a value of 10 and this one 2. Okay, same thing. So 3 times 10 plus 2, which would be 3 times 10 plus 3 times 2, and that is 30 plus 6, and that equals 36. Okay, so this is another way to look at area models. You see that up here it's pretty much to scale between the 10, the 12 at the top, and the 12 right here. And when we get down here, we don't necessarily have to. We can just draw boxes and say, well, this rectangle is 3 times 10 plus the 3 times 2. And that's what we did, 3 times 10 and the 3 times 2. And we added those together, this side times this side, and we get our 36. So in our next video, we're going to be taking it one step further, and we're going to be moving from just one digit up here, up at the top, to multiple digits on each side. So hopefully this helps, and I'll see everyone later. Bye.